I am Tiff NP. I have been here at Aesthetic Lab for 2 years, a little bit longer because I was doing laser for a bit longer before I started doing injectables. But a lot of people will ask how we got into this industry. Everyone wants to be an aesthetic nurse right now. It is very hot. There's so many different ways that you can get in, but how I got in here at Aesthetic Lab is when I was an RN, I was working doing lasers with Gifty. So that is a really good way to get into this industry because you are meeting people and you are building your clientele. A lot of people, when they get into this industry, they want to jump right into injectables. And to be honest, when you're just starting out, there's not going to be a lot of people that are just going to allow you to inject their face. This is, people see this every day. With getting your foot in the door with like Laser Away or, anywhere that offers laser services or even people who offer like IVs, that is a really good way to kind of jump into this industry and build your clientele. And then, and starting out with Gifty, that's how I started. I met a lot of people, they liked me. And then I think that really just opened the door here with me and Gifty, where I started building my, repertoire, all the things that I was able to offer here in this office, like microneedling, IV. And then we slowly started to train in injectables. It's not, if you take an injectable course, it doesn't mean like, boom, that next week you're ready to inject. It is really a lot of training that goes into it. So you have to know the anatomy. You have to know, underneath the skin, what's happening, all of the vessels, all of the, risks and benefits of the treatment that we're offering. So in training with Gifty, I have, she mentored me for about a year before I started really jumping into the injectable part of it. But really getting a mentor in this industry is so important because a lot of people want to open their own med spa and they just want to jump right into it. There's definitely a time and a place to do that, but not in starting out. You really want to just soak up all the knowledge that you can from people that know a lot more than you. Gifty has been such a like an inspiration to me because she works so hard, and she is a very like a magnanimous person. People want to be around her. People people come in and see her Instagram and say, I just wanted to come in here and meet you in person. We all in this industry want to be like that. We all want to build our clientele in that way, just by word of mouth, and then also, doing good on our part and doing a good job. So starting at Aesthetic Lab and starting doing injectables, I have just taken advantage of any course that is offered to me. Of course, Gifty was talking about all of the different, big companies like Allergan, Galderma, Prolinium. Any training that they have, jump on it. They offer, seminars that you can go to. They offer in-person trainings. They'll come in to the office here and train us. Gifty and I this year did an anatomy course in San Diego. That was so great to be able to, peel back the layers of the skin, because when we inject, when we inject Botox, when we inject any neurotoxin or fillers, you need to know the basics of the anatomy and like where the big vessels are that we want to avoid. But in doing an anatomy course, that is invaluable. Just really peeling back all the layers of the skin, all the layers, of the muscle, and really seeing where those vessels live. Yes, we have a general idea of where all these important vessels are, but our anatomy is variable. Like your anatomy is going to be different from mine and from Gifty's and from Chad. We, um, it is, if any nurse or PA or NP or doctor have an opportunity to do an anatomy course, take it, because we learned so much just in that course. Other trainings that we have gone to, so yeah, of course, all of the allergen and Galderma trainings that we've done here in the office. And then I've had the opportunity with Gifty to go out to other offices and help train them. Gifty is a trainer with Prolinium, so and also Evolus. So she trains in both neurotoxins and fillers. What other trainings have we been to? Oh yeah, spa was a big one. So once a year. Well, I think they do trainings all over the country throughout the year, but once a year we'll go to AMP Spa, which is just this huge event with so many people in our industry. There's so many vendors, there's so many great speakers, all of our people that we look up to on Instagram that have these huge platforms. They're speakers at these events, and we can go up and meet them and ask them questions and pick their brains. So AMP Spa is definitely a great training to go to. I think that was maybe the big one. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll hand it over to Chad now.